do this, but I'm going to. Fuck. So, I'm going to my channel. Live. Turning my volume all the way down. Okay. Where do I begin? Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Can you guys convince me to not do this?
I don't know. This
Well, this is interesting, isn't it?
it is because I mean you don't want to do it, but at the same time you do want to do it because you want to know how everyone else is gonna react.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, the shit I've been through in my life so far is just insane. Like movie kind of insane.
Okay, so before stories, can we talk about something funny?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So when I was looking on your Facebook page, right?
Mhm.
And I was looking at a younger picture of you.
Oh god, no, no.
Dude, you look like Jacksepticeye for a minute.
No.
There.
Oh, come on.
I was like, dude, we could put Jacksepticeye and you Gwendoff right next to each other. Boom.
Come on, man. I don't look like Jacksepticeye, okay?
What? Not no more. You look more wiser than him.
I'm wiser than Jacksepticeye. I'll take that.
I mean, Jacksepticeye does do good content, but he's nowhere compared to you, buddy.
Okay. Really? So he's nowhere compared to me. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Come on, man. No, Gippin.
I lagged out the party, that's what happened.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Damn it.
Here we go. How do I start the story? Jesus Christ! How am I gonna start this thing?
Let's start as far back as you can remember.
Do you want me to start at the beginning?
You can.
Is she gonna join back?
I can see if she will, but I don't know why she left.
She lagged out as well.
Yeah, she got disconnected.
Yeah. Okay. I'll start by saying one thing. I am a bullied man. And that needs explaining, doesn't it? So, through elementary school, primary school, secondary school, and college, I was bullied. And it all came to head in secondary school, where I tried to commit suicide twice. Not the proudest moment in my life, I can guarantee you that. But yeah. I stood in front of a train twice. unfortunately for me, well, fortunately for me, my friends back then pulled me away a split second before the train hit me. So if they weren't there, I wouldn't be here. So that's one of the aspects of my life now. So you can talk, by the way. You can put
I know. I know. I'm
Come
just
on.
listening. I'm listening. I'm being a good listener. I was listening to your story. So you can thank your friends for
Yeah.
pulling you out the way. Because I mean, if it wasn't for them, I mean, from my point of view, if it wasn't for them pulling you out of the way, I wouldn't have got to meet you.
Yeah.
And
So
I don't need that, because I'm honestly glad I met you.
yeah. So I've had 3 near deaths in my life. Three near deaths that if everything didn't line up the way it has so far, I wouldn't be here. So the first time it was a girl that pulled me away. The second time it was an actual teacher that pulled me away. Those are the first 2 near deaths I've had. And the second one was even fucking closer. I can guarantee you that. It was like milliseconds before it hit me. Yeah, he pulled me away. So, and ever since that point, it was 2 years before I went to college. So for 2 years I was one-to-one. So not in a classroom, but on my own in an office with a teacher. And yeah. So yeah, it was a troubling time for me. It really was. My bully that I had in school is now in prison. Thank fuck.
I guess payback's a bitch, ain't it?
Oh yeah, payback's a bitch. He assaulted a police officer, I think, and is serving time in prison for it at the moment. And it's his 3rd stint in prison, so thank God
he's in there for a long time.
Oh yeah, he's going to be in there for a long ass time. So the 3rd near-death incident happened 2 years after me trying to commit suicide. This one I'm not very proud of. I am actually not proud at all. But we'll get to that later on. So I'm gonna do something that you should not do on YouTube. Right now. I'm gonna say my date of birth. I was born in a hospital on the 28th of December 1992. And one of the things you basically don't want to do on YouTube is tell people your fucking date of birth. Because if you do, you're fucked.
Then they know everything about you, apparently.
Yeah.
just by that let alone description of my data, but just revealed everyone on YouTube what kind of person I am.
Yeah. Oh, I've done this one before.
Number 3 of the US
I haven't done
tour
it yet,
race,
so
leaving
I'm just
Miami for
So-
Texas.
Yeah. You're in a faster car than me. But I've got a faster top speed than you.
ugh, that wall didn't feel good.
So yeah, my full name is Gwyndaf Thomas Jones, born 1992, 28th of December 1992. That's something you should never do on YouTube, by the way. Tell people your full name and your date of birth.
I mean, sometimes it can go bad, sometimes it can go good. You never know.
Yeah, you never know, but in my case, I really shouldn't have done it. But hey, you live and learn. So I was born into a middle class family. Back then, my mum and dad used to run a pub, a bar, as you would, and life was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. You know, my parents knew there was something wrong with me, but they didn't know as such until I got to primary school. And then when I went to secondary school, I was diagnosed with ADHD, ODD, and ADD, and Asperger's syndrome later on in towards the end. Not saying life was difficult, but yeah, I think that was the main cause of bullying.
Because they knew that
yeah,
that was like a soft spot that
yeah,
they can just
basically.
pick at.
Yeah. Anybody who would pick on me knew that I could not fight back. I need to. I couldn't fight back. I couldn't do anything because, you know, I had trouble understanding why they were doing what they were doing. So I kept on running away. I kept on going on roofs. I ran away. In fact, it was kind of a good thing because the fastest girl in our school got practice catching up to the fastest boy in school. So, yeah. Not even the teachers could catch me. She was the only girl that could. So, and she's got a good life going for her now. So, so I was a bullied kid, and bullying never really stopped all the way through college. So, I was being bullied at 19. So, you know, it's hard. It was very, very hard.
Especially with the society now, it's kind of hard going
hell yeah.
out
But
in public, knowing the fact that you have almost everyone's eyes on you.
Oh god, it was bad. Like, my thing was, when everything got hard, just run. Run away, it'll get better. If you're not there, it'll be fine. Like, yeah, just clear your head. You know, it's good.
Mhm.
Now's my thinking. Okay, now I'm 40 seconds ahead of you, Giblin. What the hell?
I
41
know.
seconds.
I've been running into the walls.
So my aspect on life back then was run away, hide, do anything you can to not interact with people. I closed myself off, and it
You were
got
like
to a
one of those
yeah.
people that were like, maybe like you were like, maybe if I'm gone, maybe the world will be better without me.
Oh yeah, that was my thinking constantly. Yeah, if I was
Well, our
literally the black
Cowboys are
sheep of the
coming up
family.
to Dallas with
So
its Texas Motorplex, where speed was born.
so basically,
Who will win the stage?
I didn't know. Like I thought my family would be better without me, and that's a dark thought, really. That's a
Yeah, because in
really, really
reality,
dark
you don't.
thought.
In reality, it's a whole different side. Your
Yeah.
family can't go without you because you're like that one puzzle of the piece.
Uh-huh. And it was hard grasping the fact that my family needed me. I had two older brothers that lived in the same house as me, a younger sister, and yeah, back then I honestly could not cope whatsoever. So I turned to suicide. Unfortunately, I literally chose suicide, and I mean, this is not a day that goes past where I probably would do that again, really. But it's not a day that goes by that I don't think about my life choices back then
Hmm.
and what drove me to, that aspect of it's better to end my life than to live on, kind of thing.
Hmm.
I
Now looking towards the fact, you can say you've got people in your life that's like keeping you from doing that.
yeah, basically now I am living in a household with other people that's staffed 24 hours. So if I do have those dark thoughts again, then they're there for me, kind of thing. Yeah.
So you have people that are there to help you, not to be there and hurt you.
Yeah. Uh, if I didn't do the second part of my story, then I would not be here talking to you. Quite literally. Like, it went from a point where, okay, I'm safe, to becoming, oh fuck, I almost died, like, yeah.
Hmm.
Really, really quickly. But that's later on. Yeah, so I was bullied, whatever, yeah, it happened years and years ago. I go, but the thing is, you never get over being bullied.
No, it's kind of hard. To this day, I'm still hard of going out into public, knowing the fact that I still got eyes on me, and those people could be talking about me.
Yeah, yeah. So,
And I feel you. I'm in the same boat as well. I feel you there.
but it got to the point where the bullies that were bullying me, the first time I tried to commit suicide, I told them who was bullying me and everything. Do you know what they got? A week's detention.
You see, and that's fuck,
A
and
week's detention after school. So they had
it's
to
kind of
stay after
fucked
school
up.
for an hour after school. Unfortunately, they kept on bullying me, and with more ferocity than ever. Yeah.
So
So
like that
it drove
punishment
me. Yeah.
it just fucking fired up the
Yeah.
bullying even more.
Yeah. So I tried to commit suicide the second time. And the second time, literally milliseconds before the train hit me, a teacher grabbed me out of the way and, you know, saved my life. But yeah, after that point, I was banned off the trains, so I had to be taxied to school and out, you know, from school back to my parents' house every day.
Hmm.
I'm still banned off the trains even though I go on them constantly. um, so I was life banned back then. So I'm not supposed to go on them, but I can because you know they've only got the kid photo of me. But yeah, the second time, however, the bullies got massive backlash. Their parents got involved, and the school got involved, and social services over here is like the police force for schooling. Got involved, and these bullies got suspended. Some of them expelled from the school, and some of them were prosecuted by the school as well. Because the second time was a teacher had to pull me away. My friends tried to, but I kept on breaking free, and it was in such a dangerous spot that the teacher said, "No, I'll do it," and saved my life. So, yeah. But because of that one teacher, I'm here again. And to be honest with you, I owe him my life. I really do.
And do you know what that teacher is?
What, right now?
Yeah.
Passed away.
Oh, that's sad.
He,
Well, you can still, well, we can just say when we see him up there, we'll thank him.
oh, I'll do more than thank him. I'll give him a bucket of whiskey.
Hell yeah, you better bet your ass drinks on me, boys.
But yeah, he died in a car accident a couple of years later.
And it's sad that it's things like that that takes the good ones.
Yeah, he was a really good one. But yeah, anything to do with school is a sore point for me. So getting it out there in this YouTube live stream and it's going on my channel, it's gonna help me in the long run. So yeah.
But then people can be like, okay, this is why he's maybe
He's like,
just
yes, yeah.
yeah, and then maybe you'll gain more people by saying, hey, you're not the only one who's been bullied. There are many of us out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely.
And as long as we stick together and know that the fact that we've got loved ones out there that would fight, fuck,
yeah,
they'd even kill for one.
Yeah. So basically, I am orientated to family. I will literally kill someone if need be for my family. And I mean that in all sense of the word. I will kill someone for family. But they'd have to have a fucking good reason. But yeah, I would kill someone. Go to prison for the rest of my life to save a family member. But yeah, that's just who I am.
So
If
it's
my
like, do you honestly think I'm gonna let some dude run up with a knife or something and try to stab my family member? Nah,
hell no,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna fucking
hell
kill him.
no. I'm gonna do the same to him. You wanna try that to me? Nah, let's see how you like it when it's done to you.
Hmm. So yeah, then so my score happened 2 years later. I did my second biggest mistake in my life. And this one is the most juiciest one. And I'm gonna see what's taking people so long to join my live stream. um, so, yeah.
It's about to get juicy, folks.
Yeah, like.
And we're not talking about the boys juicy either.
But yeah, so getting back to the story, 2 years later, 2 years had passed. Okay, picture this: a young 16-year-old kid. Okay, who doesn't know the way the world works. Okay, was that Skyline that overtook me just now? Yeah, it was.
That was
So
me.
a young 16-year-old lad, did something so unthinkable that even it affects me even now, 12 years on. Okay?
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, that's how juicy this fucking thing is, okay? Sorry, I'm getting thirsty.
You're good.
So, I'm out of school. In between school and college. I was watching TV one day. Alone. In the house. 16. I need to go back a little bit first, okay?
Okay.
So, the backstory is my dad bought a house.
Mm-hmm.
And in the back garden, buried underneath the slabs, was an air rifle. Yeah, I think you can see where this is going. So, he cleaned it up, and he was planning to use it outside the back for target practice. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But he stored it underneath his bed. In a locked bedroom. Okay? Underneath his bed. In rags. Okay? In like a old cloth.
Yeah.
But it's secured behind a padlocked door, yeah? So, one day, I foolishly thought I could get away with breaking into my dad's bedroom and just, looking at this air rifle.
Mm-hmm.
So, a young 16-year-old lad, me, went into the utility room, which my dad stores some tools in, got a screwdriver and a hammer, and went ham on my dad's door. Literally broke into my dad's bedroom. First biggest mistake I ever did. And literally stole the gun, the air rifle, with the ammo, and I got a big duffel bag, put the rifle in the air rifle in the bag, and the ammo, and I went about a mile down the road, down the hill, right next to a preschool, or a what's the word for it? The first school you will go to, first proper school you go to.
Preschool?
Yeah, preschool. So, little school, yeah, for kids going up to 13, okay? Right next to the little school, on top of a hill, pulls the air rifle out and shooting seagulls. Do you know what a seagull is?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bird. In my country, they're protected species.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I carried the air rifle in a big duffel bag out of my dad's house, down the hill, about a mile, up a hill, right next to a small school full of kids. I started shooting seagulls with my dad's air rifle. Not knowing the way the world works, unfortunately for me, cops were called. And then all of a sudden I went down the hill with the rifle in my hand, and lo and behold, 2 police officers were there. And they saw me, and I saw them, and they fucking legged it. they ran. The way the police officers in my country works is they don't have firearms on them. You have to have a special firearms unit like SWAT in my country to deal with anything weapon related. Okay?
Oh God.
Yeah. And they were notified. And basically a standoff ensued. The school was
You had a standoff with the SWAT.
so they evacuated the school, the surrounded houses, everybody, every member of the public within I think half a mile radius of me was evacuated, and I went back up the hill and started shooting seagulls all over again. Unbeknownst to me, the police officers has called in their firearms support unit, which is basically SWAT. They were like 30 minutes away, so I decided to take a walk. Still not knowing the way the world actually fucking worked.
Not even knowing the fact that you were being watched by police and SWAT.
Yeah, basically, apparently,
you were having a good time, and they just came to just bust your bubble.
But I was in public.
I know you was, so you were fucking busting everyone else's bubble.
Yeah, I was in public, in town, with an air rifle, going around shooting seagulls, having fun, not paying attention, and I can safely say there was at least 100 officers just scattered around everywhere. At least.
To the teeth.
Oh no, our officers don't carry guns, okay?
Well, they
back
were armed
then,
with the teeth with batons, okay?
No, back then it was pepper spray and a truncheon, which is a big, massive steel thing that they can swing open, and it opens up, and it's like a baton, okay? The officers back then didn't have tasers, so they had to literally be old-fashioned officers, basically. Yeah. Basically, what happened is about. I got the gist of things and what I was actually doing about 28 to 29 minutes later. So I ran, and they basically chased after me, cornered me, and then basically what happened is I basically had 2 officers in my sights. One round in the actual chamber, and 2 officers behind me. And then another 2 officers came. And then another 2 officers came. And then another 5 or 6 officers came and surrounded me. So I knew the jig was up. So instead of having
Huge.
so yeah, I was on. So basically, yeah, what happened was I got the gist of things really early, and I ran. So they caught up to me, surrounded me. So at least about 30 officers surrounded me with pepper spray, with batons out.
They're just going ham on you.
Yeah, and unbeknownst to me, the firearms officers actually turned up. Now, they turned up at the command center, which was about 200 yards away, and they were running towards me. When all of a sudden they heard a bang, and what had happened was, instead of having the firearm that was in my hands be thrown on the floor, which could accidentally go off and injure someone, I fired it up in the air. And all of a sudden I had been pepper sprayed, I had been rugby tackled, or how to say, you know, American football,
Yeah.
and your boy's got the ball, yeah? Think
Don't
of
pound the rabbit.
think of
Don't
the
pound the rabbit.
yeah, think of the biggest player you have in your American football tackling a scrawny little kid with a football.
Oh, you got smoked.
Yeah. So that's what happened to me.
Dragon got fucking
But-
Ray Lewis tackled by a police officer while getting pepper sprayed by bitches.
Yeah, so I had about 30 officers pepper spray me all at the same time. All of them rugby tackled me, or basically tackled me to the ground. And I was carried with my arms behind my back, handcuffed. My feet was secured, and I was carried back to the car.
They were like, we've had enough of you, mate.
Not 5 seconds later, I saw an armed officer with an MP5 coming straight at me, taking the air rifle, cocking the damn thing back, seeing it was clear, and escorting me back to the cop car. I had 5 officers with guns escorting me back to the police car. Okay? I was so fortunate that they weren't there, because if they were there, they'd have shot me to death. Basically, to death. Guaranteed. As soon as I fired that round up in the air, they'd have taken it as a hostile threat and killed me.
They would have just lit
So
you
I
up.
was literally 5 seconds away from death. Okay?
For the 3rd time.
For the 3rd time, okay? For the 3rd time in my life, I had been moments from death. Okay? The first 2 times, it was my own fucking fault. Actually, no, it wasn't my fault. It was the bully's fault for driving me to suicide. The 3rd was
The
my
3rd time
own
was your
fault.
Yeah. The 3rd time was your fault, buddy.
And the thing is, even now, I am feeling the after effects of that incident. Okay? And I'll tell you why. Okay? Because of that, my punishment was a 12-month supervision order. I had to do, I think, 1,000 hours community service. and I had to work with a wonderful, wonderful group called Youth Justice. Okay, for a
Mm.
year. Yeah, they are a wonderful, wonderful group. Okay, because it was my first offence, I got off really, really, really well. Okay. So safe to say, but from that, now I can't join any police force. I can't join any ambulance service. Any branch of military, I can't join. I can't do firefighting. I can't do anything career-wise or anything like a school, anything like that. I literally can't do those things. So, safe to say, I screwed up my life on that point. Massively. So, basically what's happened since then is I've been dotted around in halfway houses. So, yeah. So yeah, it's not bad. So I can't join military at all. Any branch of military, I cannot join. Which
They're too
really,
dangerous.
really screwed me over in the long run.
Just glide in.
Cause don't you come from a military family?
Yeah, I come from a military family. So, for me,
That was like a
that was yeah, I really screwed the pooch. I not only dishonored my family, I dishonored myself, yeah? And then I had to go to college.
Knowing the fact you did all that.
Knowing the fact that I did all that, I had to go to college. So I did. I went to
And
college.
face the bullies.
But in college, I was literally a dick. I was literally a dick to every single person in that college because I knew I fucked up my life.
Shit, if I was you, I'd been trying to get some of the girls. Hey, baby, how you doing?
170,595, by the way.
On your points?
Uh-huh.
I got like 79,000 when I was doing that.
So from me being in college, the first year I was a dick. Yeah, I thought I knew everything. Yeah. So I kept on running away, missing classes. The college got so fed up of me. They did something that literally changed my life. Okay? They brought in an ex-army veteran to chaperone me 1-to-1 for the rest of the 2 years I was there. So, from that, I got chaperoned for 2 years by an ex-military veteran that knew his stuff, that disciplined me like I was in the army, and basically, thank God he did. Honestly, thank God he did. Because if he wasn't there, I wouldn't be the man I am today. without a shadow of doubt, I would not be the man I am today. Which is insane if you think about it. So what happened was, anybody I met, yeah, I
Mhm.
thought in college, anybody I met, I thought, you know, I knew better. I knew everything. And then as soon as he came in, he fucking sorted me out really fucking quickly.
He knew you. He knew your tricks and was like, "I ain't playing these games, boy."
Yeah, basically. Um, what happened was, he disciplined me in the ways of, you know, of basically what needed to be done, kind of thing.
Mhm.
And how to act, how to be respectful. I got real discipline off this guy. Like, discipline that you're supposed to have. Be gentleman. Integrity, honor, discipline, everything. Yeah? I got taught from this guy. Be respectful, be kind, be courageous. Words that I didn't even know existed. Yeah? My first year, I found out through this guy. So I honestly, I owe this man everything. Because of what he did for me, I am a better man I am now. Safe to say, yeah, I owe this man my life. Without him, I wouldn't be here. I would be either in prison or dead. Again. So there's a theme here, as if you notice. Basically, my life has been one roller coaster of a ride. But the choices in my life that really screwed me over is being diagnosed. Being diagnosed with everything, literally everything, yeah? All comes down to me being diagnosed with ADHD, ODD, ADD, and Asperger's syndrome. You there, Gifflin?
Yeah, I'm here.
So,
I was thinking. I was just thinking of when could be my time to put my comment in.
yeah, so if I had not been diagnosed with those 4 things, which what I know now is the big 4, then all of this could be avoided.
So, in other words, as the doctors could have kept their mouth shut, I would have been okay.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Doctors couldn't keep their damn mouth shut.
Yep.
I knew the doctors had a hot stuff for me. I was trying to be funny there.
Yeah. Well, it's true in my fact that if the doctors could just flipping nap their mouths shut for like 2 seconds, I would have been free and clear in the military right now, earning decent money with a decent pension. You know, serving my country. But no, they had to open their big fucking mouths and everything. But that's the one defining moment in my life. Yeah? That came before anything. So that's my life so far. I've been here now, what, 6 months?
What do you do for a living now?
I am a gardener, groundskeeper, and I'm enjoying life. So, I get to make big fires constantly. I'm well trusted. I am really well trusted in my area. So yeah.
So you get to do things that you're not supposed to do now.
Yeah, basically.
You get to make fires or fight fires.
Yeah. So I am qualified fire marshal, and I create fires. That's my job. So yeah, I am enjoying life. That's all people should know about me. Yeah. Oh, and the fact that I'm still a virgin, and that's another big thing. Age 29 and still a virgin.
Like a virgin.
Dude, it's like, what the fuck, like, you know? Why am I even...
We'll play some Madonna. Do some Madonna like a virgin. Hey!
You've got the right ride for this. I tuned it myself.
So I'm concentrating, so if I become really quiet for once, I'm actually concentrating with my Lambo.
That's what I'm doing. Concentrating on drifting.
Yeah.
So if we're quiet, that's why we're quiet.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Did you make the cut? Yeah,
No. No, I didn't. That's why I'm still gonna keep practicing. Yeah. So we don't even have to do the event either. We can just sit there on track and.
So whoever just joined just missed me spilling my guts out.
That's okay. They can when the once all streams
Yeah.
done, they can go back and recap on
Yeah.
what they missed.
So the first, say, half an hour is my entire story. So, me just saying the 3 defining moments of my life, why I've done, the fact that I'm a bullied man, you know, the fact that I tried committed suicide twice. So, yeah, it's not bad.
But now we're looking on and looking forward in life.
Oh, hell yeah.
Apparently, we're looking for dead mice, people. I sucked ass on this event.
181,000. I'm getting better.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna.
So I better just end my stream right now, like.
You're just gonna end it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my stream right now.
Cause we just did what we wanted to stream about.
So I'm ending my stream right now. I will see you guys later. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, and I'll be taking any more questions or anything like that. You've got this video tomorrow in tomorrow's stream. Hopefully, people actually see this one. And I will see you guys later on. See you and have a great night. Bye.